Yo, yo, yo. What is good? What's going on? We didn't do
What's
the
up, big
intro
dog?
video today, the little 30-second countdown. I kind of threw you off a little bit there.
Yeah,
Threw
you
me
did.
off too. It's all good. No problem. We'll keep this thing rolling, keep it churning. You know how this thing goes. If y'all have not already, please hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe, tap that notification bell because you guys are going to be one up to today. You guys are going to want to be up to date on all our newest and latest content. Sorry, I got a little muck mouth there. I should have said mommy match my M&Ms before we got started here. Nah, we're good to go, ready to rock. Let's break this thing down, Corey. What you got for us today?
We got the Super Bowl, big dog. We got the Super Bowl, and not only that, B, it's two teams that had 60-1 odds coming into the year as far as making the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Two unlikely teams that nobody thought was going to be here.
That is
Nobody
absolutely
had
insane.
Sam Darnold taking the Seahawks to a 14-3 record, running through
Nope.
the NFC, and I damn sure didn't have Drake May and the Patriots playing in the damn Super Bowl, especially after week one. They started off 2-2 this year. They lost their
Yeah,
first game of the year to the freaking the Las Vegas Raiders, dog.
right.
Like that you want to talk about coming a long way. So it is an unlikely matchup. And we just got to jump into it, man. And I kind of want to start off on the Seahawks side of it and talk about this redemption story of Sam Darnold.
Go
Um, so let me pull up this. I'm gonna share my screen
ahead, I'm ready.
just so we have something to look at here. But yeah, man, Sam Darnold. And it's kind of, and if you've been paying attention, I don't know how much sports media you've been consuming. I know you're at work and stuff, so it's kind of hard to. But this is like the Cinderella story of all Cinderella stories, man. And I think he's getting a lot of people are picking the Seahawks, and I think Sam Darnold's a big reason why. You know what I mean? Like just his journey to this point, being drafted by the Jets, seeing ghosts, like that thing has never left him. Going to the Carolina Panthers, moving on from there, having to spend a year as a backup to Brock Purdy in San Francisco. And then what happened last year with the Vikings going 14-3, but those last two games, rightfully so, you know this as a Vikings fan, scared off a lot of people, scared off a lot of Vikings fans, scared off the coaching staff, scared off the GM who's now no longer in Minnesota. And I think I'll let you speak to the Vikings part of it at some part in the show, but nobody in their right mind, not even me, even though last year when we had this conversation, I said that they should bring Sam Darnold back. Nobody thought that he would have the Seahawks in the freaking Super Bowl, man. So if there's
No,
somebody to root for, sentimental side of it, I think everybody's kind of rooting for Sam Darnold today.
yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that by any means necessary. I mean, he's the ultimate story, man. That's the one. You know what I mean? The one where you got doubted, you were down, you were out, you were almost on your way out the league. You were a backup. You chose to be a backup. He actually chose that to be a backup over there in
Yeah,
San Francisco because he wanted to learn. He wanted to learn what it took to be a winning quarterback. He wanted to learn underneath a good or Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to learn under him. He wanted to see what else was out there because whenever you're with the Jets, whenever you're with the Carolina Panthers, no disrespect to those franchises, but quarterbacks don't really go there and succeed very well unless you're a Cam Newton. I mean, let's just be completely honest here. Um, those just aren't the two franchises you think of. So you go to San Francisco, and then he has that year in Minnesota last year, right? He
right.
goes. We were 14-2. Things were churning. He had maybe a couple bad games in there. That was our two losses that we had. But overall, Sam Darnold was absolutely balling last year. I know Justin Jefferson would get up on a horn and he would sit there and say he would have loved to have Sam Darnold back, especially what he went through this season. Um, Sam Darnold, man, you just got to tip your cap to him, brother. He's got another. This is essentially, if you can think of, he didn't stay on the Vikings, right? They let him go. This was ultimately one because the Vikings are a quarterback away. I know I'm a fan and I'm going to sound biased, whatever. The Vikings are a quarterback away. They have an elite quarterback or somebody that's good, a la Sam Darnold. They can win 14 games and be in a discussion. You know what I'm saying? So I'll stand on that. I'll fall on the sword. We should have brought Sam Darnold back. We didn't. It is what it is. You make decisions, and Kwesi fell on the sword as well. Are the Patriots winning? Are the Patriots gonna win? Brian, welcome to the show, man. If you're not subscribed already, man, haven't seen you in here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell for us as well, if you don't mind, brother.
In, Brian.
Are the Patriots winning? I mean, hell.
I'll give you my reasoning why the Patriots could win. Let's just get this out of the way. I think if Bo Nix plays in the AFC Championship, they're not here. But I will say this, as a New Orleans Saints fan, that watched his team win a Super Bowl that nobody thought we had any business of winning in 2009 against the Colts. The Patriots have, in my opinion, two distinct advantages going into this game. The first one being Josh McDaniels and the fact that he's coached in like 4 or 5 of these as an offensive coordinator.
Right.
In real time in Super Bowls, the comeback against the Falcons, the comeback being down 10 points against the Seahawks in that Malcolm Butler game. And then Mike Vrabel having his Super Bowl experience, playing in 4 Super Bowls with Tom Brady and being able to relay those experiences to his team. That's one advantage. The second advantage is nobody's picking them. And this is why I brought this up earlier, B, how much sports media you've been consuming. Everybody's overwhelmingly picking the Seahawks. I think like 40 out of 50 people from ESPN picked the Seahawks. I think 9 out of 10 on Fox Sports or something like that have picked the Seahawks. They've had 2 weeks to sit back. And if you're a good coach, like I think Mike Vrabel's a good coach, it's a us against the world mantra. It's let's go shock the world. And in the last 20 years, there have been a lot of underdogs winning the Super Bowl because you have 2 weeks where you just sit around and you have people shit on you and say that you have no chance to win the game. Newsflash, the Seahawks might be a better team than the Patriots, but they're not that much better. Right?
It's not that much. No,
the gap isn't what exactly. So I think
go ahead. No, you go. Continue your point. I was going to
finish it up. I think those are the two advantages. Vrabel and McDaniels as coaches, all of their Super Bowl experience compared to the lack of Super Bowl experience on the coaching side for the Seahawks. And then the fact that they're underdogs and they're playing with house money right now because nobody is really picking them to win this game.
100%, bro. I'm with you. I like those points too. I think back to this. This is what I'm thinking of because Drake Maye, this is his second year, right?
Yeah.
Tom Brady, whenever he won his first Super Bowl, it was against the greatest show on turf, the St. Louis Rams. They were literally one of the best teams that we've ever seen assembled. So they thought. They were out there. They were scoring 30, 40 points a game. They did whatever they wanted. Whatever they wanted. What happened?
They were 14-point underdogs and lost by 3 points.
The Patriots came into that game, though, and they played tough, physical defense. You know who else was on that team? The coach of the New England Patriots. He was a linebacker on that team, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am. Vrabel was on the Patriots in 2001. Okay? Yeah. So I like all of those points with the experience and everything, Corey. I really, really do. I think the Seahawks, I think this is going to be more of a defensive game than what people give it credit for. I don't think these offenses are going to be able to just move up the field on these defenses because the New England Patriots have a good defense and the Seahawks also have a good defense as well. So I think it's going to be a lower scoring game in this one. Who do I got winning, though? Like, if I had to just give you my pick, it's hard for me to go against the Seahawks in this one, brother. It just really, really is because I like what they've got just a little bit more than the Patriots. Just a little bit. I like a Jackson Smith and Jigba. I like their running game that they have over there. I just got a little bit more faith in it. I like Sam Darnold a little bit more than Drake May. And that's going to sound crazy because Drake May is like a top 5 QB, everything else. I just like the experience of Darnold being more of a veteran quarterback that's been in the league. He's had his bumps, he's had his bruises. But there's the other side of me too, Corey, that's like, this is a match made in heaven for the Patriots to come in here and do what the Patriots do and start another dynasty with Drake May at quarterback. I can see that too. You see what I mean? Right. So it's like, I'm so torn in this game. This is the first Super Bowl that I can remember to where I can sit here and be like, I don't know. Bro, I really don't know, but I'm leaning to the Seahawks. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think everybody would agree, maybe, and I'm pulling this up, that the Seahawks probably are the better team, B. But like I said, you brought up the Rams losing to the Patriots. I brought up the Saints losing to the Colts. As a Saints fan in 2009, nobody was picking us, and we were damn lucky to be there. If Adrian Peterson doesn't fumble the ball 4 times in the NFC Championship game, and Brett Favre doesn't throw that pass where he could have just ran and slid, and they kick a game-winning field goal, I think the Vikings were better than us that year. We were fortunate to be in that Super Bowl. And then you turn up, you look at the Super Bowl, an onside kick by the Saints, start off the second half, being down 10-6, and then you get the Tracy Porter interception. We went into that game as like 6.5 point underdogs and won by 14 points. So yeah, it's completely on the table that the Patriots win this game. I'm actually going to pull up. I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to pull up just the last 5 Super Bowls. And let me know, can you see that?
I can.
That's the last 5 favorites in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs lost as favorites last year. The 49ers lost. Eagles lost. Rams won. They beat the Bengals, and the Chiefs lost to the Buccaneers in 2021. So the recent history is on the Patriots side in this game, 100%.
Yeah,
they have, you know what I mean? Like, just because you're the favorite does not guarantee you're going to win the game. So
no.
I just think that's really interesting. And yeah, man, I'm sorry to bring up that Vikings NFC Championship game, dog.
God, that one was tough because we were the better
y'all
team.
Were the better team. Yeah,
that's insane.
You turn the ball over 4 times in the game and lose in overtime by 3 points.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do it. You can't
and that's going to be the story of the night, in my opinion. Which team makes the least amount of mistakes? Who's going to protect the football? Who's going to be able to run the football? I think the team that can run the football, because like you said, these teams ain't going to be moving up and down the field against these defenses. Whoever has the most success on the ground.
Drake May running the ball is going to be a threat too, and that's definitely something to watch out for.
I think that's going to be an X factor for sure.
That's going to be something to look out for. You cannot sleep on that man. He has the ability to get outside the pocket and make some things happen with his legs. So that's a dynamic that Drake May can bring to this game that can kind of turn that's hard to game plan for, because you can have everything locked up and you got great coverage, everything else, and he just pew. So if I'm the Seahawks, I'm probably running a little bit more of a cover 1, maybe a zone in this game. I'm definitely going to have a QB spy at all times locked in on Drake May the whole entire game. You do not take a QB spy off of Drake May. I don't give a damn who it is. You just get somebody that is focused on Drake May the whole entire game, and he keeps his eye out there. That's all I can think of. So I don't know, man. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm actually interested to watch this Super Bowl just because as a fan of football, you know what I mean? So we're going to find out. We really, really are who the better team is. But, man, I wish I'd have had in Vegas like just $100 on this as an outcome. Wouldn't that be crazy?
So you're taking the Seahawks, right? Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, I'm leaning to the Seahawks for sure, brother.
If I were betting, I would take the points in the Patriots. Not saying that they're going to win it outright, but I think 3.5. I think it's going to I think I can see the Seahawks being down by a point or two, having to kick a game-winning field goal, or the Patriots actually winning outright. So if I were a betting man, I would definitely take Patriots in the 3.5 that they're getting. I don't know about this over under 46.5. I think I would take the under. I can see it being like a 21-17 type game.
I could see that.
Or 20-19. I think there's going to be a bunch of field goals.
I was thinking like 24-17 personally.
Okay.
I think the Seahawks cover that 4.5, man. I do.
You do. So you would take the points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm stepping out there. I'm just going to say the Seahawks are going to cover.
Okay. Well, there you go. So there's our house divided there.
You got to.
When you're taking the Seahawks outright to cover by more than 3.5. So let's pivot to the MVP conversation. How do you feel about Stafford winning the MVP? Do you think he should have won, or were you more for Drake Maye winning it?
No, I think Stafford absolutely should have won. Wasn't his fault he didn't make the damn thing, and he was in the NFC, which I think was a little bit more competitive. If you'd have gave Matthew Stafford Drake Maye's schedule, they would have been 14-3 just like the Patriots. But unfortunately, they were in the NFC West. They had to play the 49ers twice. They had to play the Seahawks twice. They had to play those kind of teams. So, no, I'm all for Stafford. That man Stafford was absolutely lighting the league up this year. So that's my opinion. Drake Maye had a good year. He's going to have plenty more years to have an opportunity to get an MVP. It's just not going to be this year because Stafford just had a better year. It's just all there is to it. As far as offense is concerned, and as far as how we pick the MVP and what they do, I mean, like, the dude had like 40+ touchdowns. He's just stupid this year.
Yeah.
So Stafford was the guy, man. I had Stafford the whole time. Honestly, I didn't know why they were having a discussion about it. Really. Drake Maye put up some nice numbers, but he didn't have no 40 tutties, man. Come on. That's crazy.
Do you think Drake Maye's a top 5 quarterback? Because I think if he wins today, a lot of people are going to try and say he's top 5. And I hate the top 5 conversation because it's so subjective. You know what I mean? It's really your opinion, but
no, he's not.
Who's your 5 if he's not in it?
Well, of course you got Patrick Mahomes is still number 1 to me, man. Like, I can't take that guy off. He tore his ACL. Shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. And then I like Joe Burrow still, man. I'm still a Burrow guy. Gosh, it's hard. Because then I like Stafford after that. You got Stafford up in the top 5. You're gonna have
Josh Allen and Lamar. Do they stay in your top 5?
I think they have to almost, man. I really do. I'm just looking at it from the holistic standpoint of if Lamar or Josh Allen or any of them would have had the schedule that the Patriots just played this year, man. And I know that's a broken record and people are saying that, but things fell in the Patriots' favor this year that was really, really good. I mean, it was one of those perfect type of seasons. I could see the Patriots flipping the script and not even making the damn playoffs next year.
Yeah.
You see
People
what I'm
forget
saying?
that they won 4 games last year and they played a fourth place schedule.
That's my point here. That's kind of what I'm saying. So it's like, and then you look at the Seahawks on the other side. They were
in the
battle
toughest division in football.
They played in
the hardest division in football. 100%.
And they were and they still have the same record as the team that had the 4th best. So
yeah,
I don't know. So what do we got here? We got Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Jalen Hurts. I don't know if I'm putting Hurts in the top 5, but he did win a Super Bowl. But I don't think it was Hurts that necessarily won the Super Bowl. Their defense was pretty solid.
I would leave Dak Prescott out of it. I'm sorry.
Dak's damn sure not in
it. I'm sorry. Look, Dak, he picks up a lot of empty calorie stats late in games. I don't see him as a top 5 quarterback. He's got top 10 talent. I think he's top 10. I don't know about top 5.
He's definitely top 10.
Burrow is a close 6. Yeah, I think Burrow's the first person, Trent, that people try to kick out of the top 5 when you're talking about inserting a Drake May in the top 5, like he's the first name that usually comes out. Which I think is unfair because he's been hurt a lot too. You go back to 2024, not this past year, but the year before that, the dude threw almost 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns. It wasn't his fault that they didn't make the playoffs, bro. That defense was ass, like one of the worst defenses historically in the NFL ever.
And he broke his damn toe last year. It's turf toe. Like I heard that shit ain't. People want to say, oh, it's just some turf toe. I heard that shit is like some of the worst. That's one of the worst injuries that you can have, like lower body wise. Like it is very uncomfortable. Like it affects your planning. It affects everything that you do as far as just walking. So this man like broke his crap. You know what I'm saying? Like it was broke. So no, Burrow is definitely in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Burrow in the top 5, that's I can't roll with it. I just can't. Because you watch, my Vikings about to trade for this man. We're about to bring Burrow back out. And Burrow about to ball out next year.
Really?
Hot take.
How many ones are you willing to give up to get Joe Burrow in a Vikings jersey? How many first-round picks?
3, 4. I don't give a damn. You're not getting a Joe Burrow in the first round anytime soon. It ain't happening. That's not happening.
I would for sure give up 3 first-round picks to get Joe Burrow.
Facts, 100%, real fast.
I would move heaven and earth if I could, if I'm the new GM.
Yes. Do whatever you gotta do. So, but that's enough about that. We're on the Super Bowl here.
Sam Darnold, if he wins tonight, and you're predicting that the Seahawks win, how do we look at Sam Darnold going forward? How do we look
15. He was a great game manager. They had a great team surrounded around him. He managed this team just the way you wanted him to. He didn't make mistakes. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, Brandon's over JJ, brother. He's over it. I think a lot of people over the JJ McCarthy experience.
That's what got our GM fired.
Yeah.
He got fired over that. So
the word is, and I've heard this, the word is, I don't know if Mike Florio said it or somebody else, is that KOC after the season, after they lost to the Rams in the wild card last year, had a conversation multiple times with Adolfo Mensa and told him that he wanted Sam Darnold back and that Kwesi moved on anyway. Or they gave a low ball offer or something like that. I think that's where the rift happened. That's where they fractured. And by the middle of the season,
you see who's fired. You see who's fired and you see who's still there.
Who's still there, yeah.
That one right there, I'm not totally against either. I just don't know if he can stay healthy. That's my only problem. That's my only problem with that.
I would not do that.
He did go to Oklahoma. Yeah, he won a Heisman.
I would not do that.
I'm not totally against it, though. I mean, he's been on the damn Cardinals, bro. They ain't giving him nothing. He comes over to – we're a plug-and-play offense, bro. You give him KOC as a head coach, too. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's not like the dude don't have the arm talent and he can't still spin it. Kyler Murray can still spin it.
You want to play a little novelty prop game before we get out of here? We'll run through some of these weird-ass Super Bowl prop bets.
Let's do it.
All right, let me stop sharing this, and then I'll share the screen. Where is it? Let me know if you can see that. Can you see that?
Yep.
All right, here we go. I was looking at some of this shit earlier, bro. They get better as you go along, too.
You can bet on that stuff? That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Mac Hollins, Trent, since you got a lot of input today on the show, will Mac Hollins enter the stadium barefoot? It is he's favored at -550 as a yes, plus 325 at no. I'll say this man played in Buffalo last year and walked into the game in snow with no shirt and no shoes. So I would definitely take the yes on this one.
I would as well.
Yeah.
I'd be the
I think
same.
that's a layup. That's an easy one. Well, they mentioned the matchup is Mike versus Mike. Nobody's really talked about this. Mike Vrabel versus Mike McDonald. Mike Tirico's on the call tonight. It's NBC, so we'll have Mike Tirico. We'll have Chris Collinsworth. I think Mike brings this up. I would take the plus 200. You're getting plus 200 odds. I'd say yes on this.
I would too. I think there's going to be a Mike versus Mike type of conversation from one of them, Florio or what? Not Florio, but who you say?
Mike Tirico and Chris
Mike Tirico.
Collinsworth.
Okay, one of them are going to say it. Chris Collinsworth would probably be the one to do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tirico did it either.
Yeah, I think Tirico would be the guy since his name is Mike.
Yeah.
Which song will Green Day play first in the pregame show? So you'd have to actually be watching this. I don't know shit about Green Day. I know a couple of their songs. My wife kind of likes Green Day. When I Come Around is the one I would pick at plus 600. But obviously with everything going on in the country,
I like the Boulevard. I like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I like that.
I don't even know if I've ever heard that song.
I have.
I've heard. Is it a good one?
It's not bad. I mean, hey, man, Green Day's a good little band. I'm not against them by any means. They
were hot. They were hot when I was in like grade school, bro. Like
yeah, they was. Grade. Yeah, they was the ones. I remember that for sure.
Well, Bad Bunny exposed a nipple tonight.
Dear God. That's stupid. Probably so. I'll go with yes.
I would take the yes on that one.
I'd say yes.
Yeah. Will Seattle attempt a pass from the opponent's 1-yard line? This is a great question because we all know what happened the last time these two teams played in the Super Bowl.
If they're smart, they won't.
I think a lot of Seattle fans will lose their shit tonight, bro. If
There's
they get
no
to the
way.
1-yard line at any point in the game and don't hand the ball off.
There's no way.
See them. I would vote no on that one, but you never know, man. The coaches like to outthink themselves, bro. They really do.
Yeah.
Will a Patriots linebacker catch a pass in the game? Now, Mike Vrabel, this is kind of a shout out to Mike Vrabel because he's got 3 touchdown passes in Super Bowls. I don't know if you know that or not.
I did know that. That.
So maybe he's like, hey, Mike, Josh McDaniels, draw something up for one of our linebackers to get in the game and catch a pass. I'm going to go yes on this. I would take the plus 600 odds. I wouldn't bet a lot of money on it. I'd probably put like 10 or 15 bucks on it. But I can see Josh McDaniels and Vrabel getting together because they've been there so long. Vrabel haven't done it 3 times. Like, yeah, why not?
I'm not against that. I'll roll with that too. Like 10, 15 bucks plus 600. I'd like those odds.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Will Dave Portnoy, the Barstool guy, be removed from Levi Stadium? Do you know much about this?
No, I don't.
I don't know if he's allowed to be at the game. The NFL kind of banned him last year for some stupid shit. Now, if somebody's in the chat and they know the story behind this, please let me know. But I don't think he's allowed to be there. Or if he gets in, he's supposed to be on like good behavior. Apparently, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Terry McCauley disagree with a call after the review. I'm gonna say 100% yes because that dude's always wrong. I don't know how many Sunday night football games you watched this year, B Hill, but these referees that they have in the booth are never fucking right, dog.
Right.
Never.
Right. No, you're right.
They're never right. I would take the yes on that one. What color of Gatorade liquid will be poured on the winning coach?
Orange.
You going with orange? You're going to take the shortest odds?
I mean, that's what it usually is. I mean, the yellow-green line maybe at plus 275, but I'm not doing purple. I'm not doing clear water, and I'm not doing red or pink. Well, I don't know. The red or pink, maybe.
If the Patriots win, the red or pink, I think might be the color.
Yeah, and just put like another little 10, $15 on this and just kind of roll with it. I'll be with that.
I think I would go with the red or pink. I don't know. I think orange is kind of like everybody's favorite. I don't know if either team's going to have orange. I could see the yellow, green, lime, or the red, pink because of the team colors.
Yeah.
Kind of hang out there. Purple, I'm with you. I wouldn't go with, and clear water, I wouldn't go with either. But
No.
both teams are sporting blue, so I think purple.
The purple one,
From
that
what I
could be.
This one, I look, Stephon Diggs would be a damn fool if he did this. I'm not proposing another little Cardi B if I'm him, but to each his
No,
own.
but I think they perfect for each other though, because they both a little freaky. So it works out. I mean, it works out for them. If they good, they good, I guess.
You seen that clip when Diggs was with the Vikings and everybody was like, "Who's you not let date your sister or daughter?"
Yeah, they said Diggs is not the one. Yep. I miss me some Diggs though. I always had some love for Stephon Diggs, man. That was my guy.
Nah, he's a good player, man.
Diggs is solid, bro. And it's not a mystery that he's here on the Patriots and they're in the Super Bowl this year. He's another X factor in my opinion. A guy that can definitely knows how to get around coverages, definitely knows where to sit in the zones. Like he's been a favorite target for Drake May this year for a reason. So, and then you got Hunter Henry over there at tight end. They got some guys that's like Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield, a la Oklahoma. They got my boy Garrett Bradbury balling out.
Your favorite?
Can't believe it.
Yeah, I'd watch out for Travion Henderson. That might be a prop bet I'd be willing to, because they have not really gotten him going in the postseason.
It's because Ramondre been balling. It's because Ramondre been balling. That's why. So, hey man,
what do you think about the halftime show? Are you gonna watch it, or are you gonna watch the MAGA one?
I mean, buddy, I got a Hispanic wife over here, even though he's not Hispanic, but I'm definitely probably gonna be in there watching the halftime show for Bad Bunny, to be honest with you, man.
Gotcha.
Or I'll probably go out in the garage and just have my little drinky drink. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. But we're having some people over. You know, we're gonna have us a little get together over here. Have us some plenty of food.
What's the breaking news? What is he talking about? What are you talking about, Trent? I have to look this up real quick before we get off here,
he's a streamer, ain't he? Ain't Clavicle, ain't he a streamer? What is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Did he die or something?
He got arrested.
Just arrested for what? I gotta look this up.
I don't know anything about streamers, so you would know better. You would know better than I do.
I know who that name. They're the stream. I mean, he makes money, man. Arrested. I'm looking it up right now. Has been charged with 2 counts of felony offenses: forgery involving possession of forged instrument and dangerous drug possession, with also 1 misdemeanor count for minor using a false ID to enter. Damn.
It's not a good look.
Yeah, that don't look good. That don't sound very good at all. So, hey, man, I mean, the thing is with those influencers and stuff, Corey, them jokers be out there, man, just doing the most, bro.
You got to be controversial, right? Nobody's tuning into some boring shit. You got to be out there kind of doing some stuff to get
I mean, whatever pays the bill, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. But now you about to be sitting down for a cool little minute. But he'll probably get out of there. They do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Me and you do that. We sitting in the pen, brother. But them, they'll be all right. Yeah, they're gonna be all right.
Locked up for me.
Yeah. So, other than that, man, let's get into this thing. Let's just enjoy this Super Bowl. Let's have a good day. and we'll go from there, brother.
Yeah, man. We'll be in touch. I'm sure we'll be texting throughout the thing, but yeah.
You already know. You already know. But hey, peace, love, and happiness. If y'all aren't already, please, please, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you guys can be up to date on all our newest and latest content. Otherwise, peace out. Y'all be good.
Peace.